Hello, I'm Jashykins, and welcome to my review of the pilot episode of Elementary. And when I first heard about this show, I was a little wary, but then I was like, I want to check this out. And I actually viewed the pilot when it was sort of released online without authorization. And so, but I waited until it actually premiered to do my review of it. Now, as you know, Lucy Liu plays Watson, and someone who used to be married to Angelina Jolie plays Sherlock Holmes. And I was a little wary at first because I'm like, they're going to be able to do a relationship without any of the homoeroticism of, regular Sherlock Holmes. But I actually like the final product. And this week's mystery was a husband's wife had been murdered inside her own home. And so they have to figure out why that happened. And it turns out, spoilers, that the husband had made another guy murder his wife without, the guy's knowledge that that's what he was being set up for, so that the husband can walk away free with money. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes this scary sort of creepy sort of sense. Like, I get why that would happen, but it's just like, when you get married, I'm engaged. When you get married, you're supposed to be with that person for life if things work out correctly. You're not supposed to fucking murder them for money. I'm sorry, that is not how that works. Yeah. So the mystery was good in that, there was a simple explanation, but to get there, there were all these things to go through. And I liked the interplay between Watson and Holmes. I felt that, Holmes was the more hyper, jittery one, always getting stuff done, not caring about people's feelings, while Watson was there to reel him back in. I like that it wasn't all one-sided. It wasn't like the Holmes, the mastermind, with just Watson there. It was Watson actually helped solve the case. And yes, I am aware about how Sherlock Holmes works. I've seen the old TV series, and I think I might have seen one of those old Sherlock Holmes movies, not the one with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law, the old ones. So I know how it works, so you don't have to start ranting at me about that. But anyways, there are so many good lines in this show. I mean, I could spend all this video just saying, this was a good line, that was a good line, this was good, that was good, oh my god, and there was this scene and that scene, ha ha ha. So I'm really glad that they incorporated a serious tone while still having humor to it. I love that. Because there was Holmes and Watson first meet up when Watson goes to his apartment and he pretends like he's just basically reciting a movie line, and then he plays the movie and he's like, oh, that's exactly spot on, and Watson is basically like, what the fuck? And I will say, I think I have more of a Holmes style personality, not the, the clever can solve anything sort of deal, but more of, I'm not very good with my people skills. I mean, I forget to say something as simple as thank you at times. So yeah, I really felt for his character because I'm like, I sort of feel like that at times. So yeah, it was very well done. I like the mystery. I can't wait to see how Watson and Holmes' relationship works out, if they're going to have them be a romantic couple. if this mysterious woman from Holmes's past will reappear and what will happen then. Because Watson actually figured out it was a woman, and she was sort of glad of that fact. So that's really all I have to talk about this video. If you would like to hear my ramblings and musings throughout the week on maybe something I just mentioned here, or maybe something I just think of later, you can check out my elementary blog on Tumblr at sorry, I just made it today. I'll get this right sometime. And it's called elementarymydearraven.tumblr.com. And it's titled Elementary Musings. So yeah, I have that down. I also do that with Revolution blog. If you want to know the Revolution blog, you can just contact me. And I am Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you want to contact me outside of YouTube, outside of my blog, outside of Tumblr, you can contact me on Facebook at facebook.com/jashykins fan page. Or if you don't have a Facebook, or you have a Facebook and Twitter, you can contact me on Twitter at jashykins. If you're viewing this on YouTube, subscribe, like. If you're viewing this on my blog, thank you just for watching. And if you want to help support this blog, you can, of course, go to wherever the links are, and there's a link to my Cafe Press shop. And proceeds from that go to help the blog. Yeah, that's really all there is. I mentioned my Tumblr, I mentioned how to contact me, and I mentioned my goodbyes. So, until next video, goodbye.